Hello, I just wanted to give you an update on their Google Plus teacher resource page, and then bring into light a couple of things that have been put on here lately, just to try to answer some of the questions and some of the needs that we had coming out of our professional development day on January the 3rd. Once again, I just want to show you some of the things here on this particular page. The Khan Academy has an SAT practice site. There's training for the Google sites for apps for education. Now it's called Google Suite for Education. First 5 minutes of the class, how to ignite student learning. There's several other things here. Like I try to put something on here every day and try to do things that will apply across several different things, grade levels and subject areas. So just to let you look at this, and I will send a link along with this video. But I do want to bring attention to two of these sites. This is the Google for Education Training Center, and when you sign in, it will ask you to sign in with your Google Apps for Education account, your Dickinson account. And once you get in there, you can see here there's fundamentals training and there's an advanced training. And what it does, it gives you some insight and gives you some things that you can do, how to use the Google tools and how you can integrate Google into your classroom. And it also has devices training, so you can look at how to use Chromebooks. I know several folks have had Chromebooks, and we can use these for professional development. These will keep track of where you are, and we'll do a one-to-one, so one hour of professional development time for each time that it gives you this tracking, so you can print that off. And certification, it talks about certification, how you would use that, and then the certified trainer, you have to pay for that. But again, if you're interested in that, that's available to you. But I just want to bring your attention to this. And each of these has modules, and you go through these modules, and then there's a video at the end, or not a video, but a question and answer. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you miss them. It asks you to go back, so it's similar to some of the training we do for the Department of Ed. So it will give you some tracking of what you've done. And again, we can use this for professional development, so if that's something you're interested in. The other one I want to bring you to is this cult of pedagogy. There's this lady's name is Jennifer Gonzalez, and there's several things on here that I think would be beneficial. You can go through that and look at these resources that she had. There's a lot of technology things here. There's a blog and there's podcasts that she does several things on. So if you want to go to those, you can. Her blog post, she talks about some things in a little bit more in detail. There's videos here, instruction and assessment videos, classroom management videos, technology presentation and design videos, problem solvers. So this is a very good resource. Most of the stuff is free. Some things there's a charge for, but if that's something you want to do on your own, then that's perfectly fine. But I ran up on this the other day, and I think it would be beneficial if you take the time to look at this and see if there's some things there that might help you. One of the things that drew my attention here, things that we were talking about the other day, is one of the things about podcasts, how to use podcasts, graphic novels, and one of the things I saw earlier is asked, if you had attended an unconference and why you should attend an unconference. Creating a welcoming classroom for students with special needs. There's several things here that can kind of give you an insight into things that you encounter every day. So I hope you take advantage of this. Once again, I'll send you the link to this Google Plus page. At this point, we have 1,425 posts on there, so I hope that there's something on there that would apply to you. YouTube channels. I would encourage you, if you haven't already, to set up a Twitter account. There's some suggestions of people who to follow on Twitter. I was trying to find the there was a post I put on here the other day. It said if you spend 15 minutes a day on Twitter, how much better that would make your teaching. Just kind of find out some things that people are doing. Right here it is. I'll just pull this up for you to see. Just 15 minutes a day learning on Twitter can transform your professional growth. And so there's lots of things that are available. So David Gurian is one of the people that I follow on Twitter, and he puts a lot of good posts out there. So I'd encourage you to start small. It's not that you have to be involved in any chats or anything, but just to follow certain people and retweet and share with people. And again, this educational community that we're trying to create here, and again, I appreciate those that are involved in the curriculum teams, and I think that's going to benefit us in the long run. So whatever you can do to share resources with each other and make Dickinson County schools stronger, that's really what we're all about. So I would encourage you to set up a Twitter account and look at some of these other sites here, the Cult of Pedagogy and the Training Center for Google. And and then you can do that on your own time. If we end up having snow days here for the next whatever month or so, that would be an opportunity to do some of those things. So just wanted to expose you to those things, and I thank everybody for everything that they're doing. I appreciate you very much, and have a good afternoon.